Hi, welcome to Shmirchik Tiffany Tarot, where you'll experience all the unpleasantness that comes with me. So, right now, I want to do a reading on Tiffany Trump's relationship with Donald Trump, right? Because it seems like when I was watching the inauguration, right, he said different things about different kids, and when it came to Tiffany, it seemed like he didn't have much to say about her, which could be that the reason why is because his relationship with her isn't that close, because he didn't really have a hand in raising her so much, because they only met for occasions from what I hear. So, and with his first 3 kids, he raised them, right? With his last kid, Barron Trump, he is living with the child. So it's very, we don't know. We don't know. So let us ask, what is Trump's relationship like with Tiffany, right? So let's do this. Tell me about Trump's relationship with Tiffany. What we're going to do is I'm going to put Trump on the left, Tiffany on the right, and the energy in between, right? So, can you please tell me, Lord, Universe, Angel, and Spirit Guides, please tell us, let us in on the scoop on what their relationship is like, right? These are beautiful cards, so okay, this is Trump on the left, right? Let's do Tiffany on the right. Oh boy. And let us do Trump's feelings towards Tiffany, Tiffany's feelings towards him, and the energy in between. Oh boy. Okay, so here we have, let me get my book so we can do this right. We have 9 of Wands reversed, how he feels towards her, how he feels towards Tiffany. And I feel like the feeling here is that there is this idea where he might have tried to be involved with Tiffany's life, raising her and all that, and he felt like there was no point to trying because of some sort of situation. Maybe it was the living situations. And there's a 7 of Cups, which talks about like fantasy land, being addiction, fantasy. It could be somebody who is psychic. It could be somebody who is because the cups, right? 7 of Cups. It's usually it's talking about delusions, right? And fantasy and daydreaming, and it feels almost like he might have thought, and he might feel like she has made not such good choices in her life in regard to certain things. We don't know what yet, right? And she might be a little bit delusional. He might feel towards her as if she is a bit like losing touch with reality, as in fantasy land, as in like not in a bad way, but in a way where she is a little bit of a dreamer, right? And then there's a 10 of Cups. I wonder if he feels like, you know, because we all know that Trump basically cheated on his first wife with his second wife. I wonder if he got the second wife pregnant and that's what broke up the family, right, with her. And then it talks about obstacles and delays, and I feel like there's a lot of obstacles and things getting in the way of him having a full relationship with her. And it's been a struggle. That's what he feels, right? And in the world, it's like completion, you know, end of the cycle, getting new, finding perfect balance. Things have worked out right now. What does she feel towards him, right? She might feel towards him with the Emperor reversed that he's a bit controlling and abuses his power. She might feel like, with the 8 of Swords reversed, right? Breaking free from something, taking back your control, taking back power. as he wants to play. And then with the Eight of Pentacles reversed, it's lack of skills, no motivation, thinking small. She thinks he thinks small. He doesn't have the skills to. With the Knight of Swords, it's like somebody who's like can be really mean and cruel. Doesn't look good. It's like really. I wonder if he's been a bit mean to her, you know? Just because of who she is as a... I don't know how smart she is. I don't think she's like the smartest of the bunch. I don't think she is the most intelligent, or... She might be a dreamer, you know? Very simple-minded and a dreamer. Knight of Swords reversed. It's disregard for consequences. Vengeful words, speaking without thinking. He probably didn't have a lot of tact when speaking to her. And then there's the Nine of Pentacles, which is reversed, which talks about feeling like things were not so successful. He wasn't so successful. He lives beyond his means. He's always trying to buy happiness and resisting pleasure. He probably sees her... She probably sees him for who he probably is a little bit, where he likes in this way to... He loves the good things and the finer things in life, and he has a problem, you know, he has a problem not probably controlling himself when it comes to women, right? That's probably how she sees him. But let's just ask for clarifying what she thinks, if it can explain to us more of what Eight of Swords means reversed, the Emperor reversed, all this. If it can clarify a little bit. What does the Nine of Pentacles reversed mean, right, in regard to her feelings towards her father? Sorry for all the noise, right? The Ace of Wands. Beautiful things, lots of passion. Five of Swords. He likes to fight for the beautiful things. It could be that she sees her father as a materialistic person, but somebody who has the passion and the fire for what he wants, right? And it could be that she also feels that he's very busy, overwhelmed, juggling with everything, his resources, unorganized in a way, overwhelmed, juggling, roller coaster, with lots of emotions, trying to control his projects, get his projects together, and the Hermit, feeling isolated and lonely. It could be that because he's so busy and he has different passions, it could be that, you know, she just felt left out and a little bit lonely, which is, I guess, what I expected from this reading. So all in all, I don't think she has the best feelings towards him, because she feels like he's too busy for her, and he could be a little bit mean, lack of tact. The feelings between them is Page of Pentacles, which is a new offer. There's always new offers, no commitment, greediness. No, it's upright. So it talks about like money offers, child newness, promise, rack of a shift. I heard she's pregnant, right? So she had a baby. She's having a baby. She's pregnant. So Donald Trump basically announced it at the inauguration, right? And so for her, between them, that might be something that connects them, because it's a new grandchild and it's making progress. So she might feel like, oh, it's going to bring her closer somehow to her father. He might feel like this is something that would bring us closer as well. It will be like more communication between them, and it's a new path for both of them, because there's lots of miscommunication with the Two of Cups reversed, right? It's like they don't see eye to eye. It's hard for them to relate to each other somehow, if I'm correct in this reading, right? They have difficulty relating to each other. But the situation between them, I feel, is that she got a new husband, right? So this might be bringing the energy between them, the husband, her new husband, and her new baby might bring, you know, the energy between them closer together. It's very sad, because in a way, I feel like the reason why Trump might not feel so connected with her is because he didn't really have a very good connection with the mother, or let's just ask why does he not have a very good connection with Tiffany? You know what I mean? Like, it's really sad. I don't know. a bit tragic. It's a tragedy. She's like the black sheep of the family, right? Even though, like, it's nice that he includes her, because if he wouldn't, that would be really cruel. So, listen, every family has their things they have to deal with, and right. So, what is stopping Donald Trump from? Why does he feel that way towards her? Why does he feel disconnected from her? Right? Why does he feel disconnected from her? Page of Swords reversed. Maliciousness, gossip, mind games, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool. Something to do with money and commitment and believing in yourself, and the Lovers reversed. It could be also because of the Mother, right? And Temperance. Impatience with the Mother, right? Feeling like it was cursed from the start, that relationship, probably. In my interpretation, unable to get anywhere with the Queen of Wands reversed, with somebody who is passive and he doesn't trust them. He probably doesn't trust her mother. It's usually the mother. That's what I think, right? And also, like, miscommunication, lack of connection. Even though, you know, he does want to be the protector with the King of Pentacles, right? And the Magician, it's an illusion. Secrets, it's an illusion. It could be things that we don't see. It's magic. It's not seeing things for what they are, right? And the Star. You know what I wonder? I wonder if, and unfulfilled wishes, right? So I wonder if all of this, his commitment to her mother, right? Taking a chance, and with Tiffany's mother, and I wonder if it was to get out of his first marriage. You know what I'm saying? It was an escape. Let me ask that question. I mean, I do think that Tiffany and her mother lived with Donald Trump for a few years, right, while they were married, while her mother was married to him. But, so what's the question? The question is, did Donald Trump cheat on his first wife in order to get out of that marriage? Why did he cheat on his first marriage? I mean, obviously, they got divorced and all that. Right? Nine of Pentacles, because it was fleeting success. It wasn't going to last long. He was trying to buy happiness through this new passion, this new fire, this new sexual offer that he was getting. And with the Hangman, it was a wasted sacrifice. It was a waste of time, and it was for recognition. He was feeling judged, and could be that he was under money stress, right? Stress with money. And the Fool reversed is somebody who, the Fool reversed is being distracted. I feel like the lady he cheated with, Tiffany's mother, was just a distraction. And he wasn't able to, because I know a little bit about their backstory, right? Like, it talks about not being able to work well together with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Lack of collaboration, lack of skills, unable to work things through, and wanting, it could be he wanted to get even with his first wife, you know? Or hurt her in some way. To get justice, right? Legally. Let me ask them to explain justice. Can you explain justice when it comes to his first wife, right? Justice in what? Ace of Pentacles, promotion. Two of Pentacles reversed, overwhelmed with too much stuff, feeling lonely and isolated. And then the addiction card, the fantasy world, the I feel like he was just very lonely, feeling withdrawn, overwhelmed by all the work, right? And it could be somebody wanted a promotion, right? And it was a fantasy, an escape. He had some options with the Seven of Cups, and he became addicted to the fantasy of the Seven of Cups, right? It's like materialism, right? He was very tempted. It was like a drug for him to be cheating with Tiffany's mother, right? And so interesting, right? So what other questions can we ask? So I think the baby with Tiffany Trump, the baby will, and Tiffany's husband is going to bring the Donald, we'll call him the Donald, right? Is going to bring Donald Trump together a little bit closer maybe to Tiffany in a way. Let's ask what's Tiffany's relationship with her siblings, right? What's with her half siblings? Because they're all pretty much half siblings, besides for the three, right? So what's Tiffany's relationship with the half siblings? Let's do like Tiffany here and her siblings here, right? What's Tiffany's relationship like with her half siblings? I felt a little concerned for her, even though like she doesn't need our concern, I'm sure. She's fine. She has a loving mother, right? And it's just, you know, for entertainment purposes, allegedly, for fun, right? So what's Tiffany's relationship like with her? What does she feel towards her sisters and brothers? Oh my goodness. Four of Pentacles. What do they feel towards her? Queen of Wands reversed. Strength. The Moon. This is her siblings. And that's her. Tiffany. And energy between them. The Tower. Seven of Swords. Reversed. Wow. So she feels towards them like they don't really have proper boundaries. Or she doesn't have proper boundaries with them. She doesn't feel the love so much. Probably from both Melania and Ivanka. Then there's the Magician, which talks about feeling cheated and in denial of some truth. She feels like there's some truth that come out and she's in denial, or they're in denial of it. And it could be that she feels like conned and cheated by them in some way. She feels cheated out of something by them in some way. The Seven of Wands reversed, it's being on defense and destroyed confidence. So I wondered, is this how she feels towards them? Like they've destroyed her confidence, or they don't... It could be that she doesn't feel... She feels like she doesn't have the best confidence around them, right? And then it talks about needing to reconcile and trying to do... perhaps they've hurt her in some way and they need to apologize and get mediator to mediate an apology, right? With the Four of Pentacles, it's Four of Pentacles. Greediness, stinginess, hoarders, no boundaries, reckless with resources. Let me ask them to explain more about what this is exactly talking about. Why would they need to apologize to her for hurting her in some way, destroying her confidence, her half siblings, right? Probably not Baron, probably her other half siblings. You know what I mean? Baron is the youngest, so can you please explain this more? What were they greedy over? Can you explain? Ten of Swords reversed, feeling despair and loneliness, feeling cut out from them. Because the Ten of Swords is And hopelessness, recovery, clinging, can't get any worse. Something was ending, and then there was the Nine of Cups, which is reversed again, which is not satisfied, disappointment, envy, ungrateful, superficial, overindulgence. It could be that she felt like they were, they were overindulging in lots of things. They were greedy. They were trying to hug their father. But in what way? In what way? Like with money? They didn't want to include her in the Trump business? Like, Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's fleeting success. Things that don't last long. Craving independence. Trying to buy happiness and resisting pleasure. I think they were spending lots of the father's money, and something might have happened there. Her half-siblings, right? Ivanka and the two brothers. And she was feeling despair because Two of Swords reversed. Two Swords reversed. It's the lesser of two evil. There was no right choice, and she felt forced and confused, and they were not nice to her. And it talks about Ten of Wands putting the responsibility of everything down, and she didn't want the responsibility of any of that somehow, with the business, with the greediness and all that, right? And their feeling towards her, Ivanka and the two brothers, probably, it was feeling used and exploited. This is uneven. Six of Pentacles reversed. Uneven relationship. It's use and abuse, exploitation, and lots of strings attached. There was nothing unconditional they felt towards her. And then the Nine of Wands. It's like, okay, we've done the job. Now what, right? Like, they're still on the fence, defending themselves somehow. And the Queen of Wands reversed. It's like the women there, like they felt like they weren't trusting, or they didn't trust her, but they feel like they overcame whatever happened, and there's still lots of like secrets that they're not telling anybody. With the Moon, right? Secrets, and it could be lies and betrayal and all that. The reason why Tiffany might feel all this towards her half-siblings. Can you please explain more about the Moon? Thank you. Whatever cards I have left. Right? Five of Wands, fighting. Can't see eye to eye, right? Miscommunications, fighting, war. Combative personalities. Four of Wands, that's the secrets. Fighting for their family. Two of Wands, reversed. Bad planet, hopelessly out of option, playing. They were afraid of changes. The brothers and sister, afraid of changes. They could say nasty things with the Knight of no direction, disregard for they were fighting for the wrong thing, and they wanted their part legally of stuff, right? It's so interesting because some people were saying something about, maybe not, I don't know, right? And the energy between is like a rude awakening, and they've had some sort of sudden realizations, and things were coming crashing down, right, between them. And the King of Swords, I feel like what connects them, right, the energy between them is the father, right, the wise father, and of course because they are half siblings. And Seven of Swords, coming clean, rethinking their approach to things. They had to sort of figure out how to deal with Tiffany, and how Tiffany is going to connect with them, and how they're realizing that there is consequences for their actions, for how they might have behaved towards her, right? The feeling I get is that like Tiffany might have gotten involved in the business, and something might have happened where money was going missing or something, and she got the blame for it, and it wasn't her. Please tell me more about Seven of Swords reverse, coming clean. The delusion, the addiction, desire for pleasure, right? Lovers reverse, miscommunications, refusing to give up. Three of Cups, parties, somebody who loves to party with the women. Knight of Pentacles. I wonder if this was a recent thing, because we have the Knight here. She got married recently. But the Seven of Cups is somebody who has lots of temptations, and the Lovers, it's a broken couple or broken miscommunications, unable to see with each other eye to eye. Eight of Cups reverse, refusing to give up, wanting to stay with the girls with the Three of Cups, and Ace of Cups trying to offer new love, Knight of Pentacles, and Four of Cups not open to the offers. Where's my pendulum? It's the Knight of Pentacles. Where's my pendulum? Where's my pendulum? I need to find out if... I need to find out if this is talking about her new husband. Right? Tell me more about all this, right? About the Four of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Lovers reversed, refusing to give up. Like, what happened there between Tiffany and her half-siblings, right? When it comes to the business. Feeling forced into something. It could be that Tiffany felt forced into something. Flirtatious woman with light hair, the good wife. Greed, obsession, illness, broken promises. Jealousy, business worries, simple tasks, avoiding arrogance. Worry, grief, wealth problem, affair. Cemetery, ruined church. Jealousy of relationship, midnight imprisonment, victim. So... it could be that she was promised something, right? And the promise wasn't fulfilled when it comes to the finances and the relationship. And I wonder if they threatened to put her in jail with the Tower here. Isolation, overthinking, prioritizing, or perhaps there was threats on both sides, right? Deceit, some sort of lies at work, miscommunications. I wonder if she took the fall. Maybe this is all bullshit, right? Because I see how Ivanka is really nice to her. So, right? Where's my pendulum? Let me ask specifically about Ivanka's relationship with Tiffany. It could be it involves, like, not necessarily Ivanka. It could be that it involved the mother, his first wife, Trump's first wife that passed away. It could be that she didn't like Tiffany and she was cruel to her because, officially she was the cause of the family breakup, right? How did Ivana Trump, how did Ivana feel towards Tiffany? Because we know she didn't even ever call the other lady by her first name. Tiffany's mother, Ivana never called Tiffany's mother by her name. Right, so how did Ivana feel towards Tiffany? Right? Justice reversed. Unfairness. Not open to... It looks like she didn't really accept her. She felt like it was unfair that she was born, right? I'm not sure if it was a step. She was born, but it was unfair, the whole entire thing that happened. Right? With the breakup of the family. It was unfair, unjust, unequal, justice reversed. It's like legal stuff. She felt like she was gypped out of what she got legally, like what she deserved. Ivana, right? She wasn't open to... she wasn't open to having her in the family, right? With the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. This picture actually a little bit looks like they're gatekeeping the wands, right? Like the walls. Not allowing somebody into the walls, but then maybe she did allow her to come, after all, into the family. right? Queen of Pentacles, Protector, King of Cups. Reaping what you sow, right? The Hangman, Priest of Sacrifice, Six of Pentacles, feeling used and exploited, right? So can you explain the Four of Wands? Can you please explain the Four of Wands? How did she feel towards Tiffany? It could be that she did accept her in the family, but there was resistance at first with the Four of Cups. Right? The King of Cups. The King of Cups. It's somebody who's there for emotionally open, emotionally available. Right? So the Four of Wands, right? Three of Swords, it's reconciliation, needing to mediate in order to allow her. There needed to be some sort of apologies in order to get her into the family, right? Temperance, patience, and Knight of Cups. I wonder if it was her brothers that, like, were trying to, you know, what does this mean? Temperance, Seven of Cups, and temptation. Ten of Wands. Wow. I'm not sure what this means. Can you please explain? The Three of Swords. With Ivana. Like, what is she towards Tiffany? Can you please explain Three of Swords reverse? It's somebody who needs to pick up the pieces after heartbreak, you know, and move on. Authority, inflexible, ambitious older man who makes male rivals, right? Ignoring interruptions, surprise romance, unexpected money, peace, difficulty in business and love, confusion, taking reckless chances, right? I feel like at first it was hard for her to accept Tiffany into the fold, but then she allowed it because Donald Trump was insistent. Because he was there for Tiffany, but it seems like Ivana didn't like her so much, but then she accepted her, right? As the younger sister of Ivanka, right? With the Knight of Cups, and I don't know what that means exactly, who it's referring to, right? Okay, let's go and see how specifically Ivanka feels towards Tiffany. What's Ivanka's feelings towards Tiffany? What's Ivanka's feelings towards Tiffany? All the years. Queen of Pentacles, protector, bad self-esteem. Somebody who feels like, it could be that she felt like Tiffany was being judged harshly. Reversed, judgment reversed. Bad self-esteem. She feels like Tiffany has a bad self-esteem, and she tries to make some sort of offers, childish offers, innocent, and she feels like there's been obstacles, and she's been rejected, right, with the Five of Pentacles. Right? Rejection and illness, poverty, homelessness. But it's temporary, right? So she felt like Tiffany was lonely with the Hermit, and she tried to, you know, give love with the Ace of Wands, right? And the Eight of Swords. It's like feeling confusion and trapped and lots of secrets. Could feel like Tiffany might. She feel like Tiffany has secrets, right? The Three of Pentacles, unable to work well together, and the Page of Swords, needing to fight for her. What does she feel towards Tiffany? Right. Let's see. Fight for justice for her. With the Page of Swords, it's like somebody who is. communication, writing messages. I wonder if they like sent messages, like if they sent messages by handwriting to each other when they were apart, like writing letters as kids, because it talks about written messages. And I wonder if Ivanka also tried to give her money, like tried to get her younger sister money, financial help, trust, invitation, will receive, right? Relationships, troubles, debt, streets of gold. It could be she felt like her younger sister deserves more, right? Second marriage problems. She recognized that her father was having problems with the second marriage, right? And he just had bad luck with the older woman. No, malicious woman. There's a nasty woman in their life, and bad advice, grief, loss represents loss of a friend. I wonder if she was afraid to lose. She was afraid to lose her younger sister, right? So I do feel like Ivanka actually had this protective feelings towards Tiffany. That explains why they would hold hands, you know, in their pictures. And it could be that Ivanka also saw that Tiffany was, you know, feeling there's like a lot of confusion in the relationship, and there was like this feeling of being stuck in their place and confused and unable, with lots of baggage surrounding them, she felt unable to understand what's happening, what's going on in her life, right? Between the first wife and her mother and her father, Tiffany's mother and her father, and then like all the baggage and this, it's interesting because it talks about writing messages, right? So Ivanka might have tried to, because it's the 6 of clubs, 6 of diamonds, Queen of spades, and 7. I wonder if Tiffany's mother is not such a nice lady in the end, right? Or it could be the woman, the 2 mothers, like we explained, right? Because it's obvious, we all know that Tiffany's mother and Ivanka's mother, they hated each other, right? So, yeah. Right? That's very interesting. I seem to remember they said something about, like, Tiffany, like, Ivanka being protective. Now it makes sense when I pull these cards, because, you know, I feel like Ivanka would have fought. I heard that she fought for her sister to get what she deserved, and she'd convince her father to, like, send money or whatever. I don't know exactly, right? Financial help, benefits. She would write messages to her sister. And there were second marriage problems, and, you know, she wanted to make sure her younger sister was okay. So I actually think that if she has trouble with her siblings, it's probably with her brothers. Right? And it was probably with the messages. It was probably not between Ivanka and Tiffany. It was more between the boys don't like her so much. And the woman, Melania, I don't know what Melania feels towards Tiffany, but it's definitely Ivana, right? So we can ask what Melania feels towards Tiffany for fun. Let's just see. This is longer than I expected, right? I didn't think it would be a long reading. So, what is Melania's feelings towards Tiffany? Is she the Wicked Witch, or is it Ivana, right? And then we'll ask about the older brothers, right, from the first marriage, what they feel towards Tiffany. Because we already asked what her siblings feel towards her, and we already know. So, what does Melania feel? Strength, weakness, butting heads. It's reversed, right? Queen of Wands. She feels like a businesswoman. She feels like she's a businesswoman. You have it reverse unethicalism, role reversals. I wonder if she thinks like, okay, things are really weird between. I wonder if they have weird energy between each other. Like, she doesn't really know how to relate to Tiffany. The 7 of Cups reverse is looking for clarity. Somebody who is completely confused about how to understand You know, like, okay, the Strength reversed is somebody who is emotionally unhealthy, vulnerable, right? Strength reversed is somebody who can't get over things. Hold on. Let's try to compulsive behavior, butting heads, raw emotions, insecurity, weak, vulnerable. Yeah. So she thinks that Tiffany is weak and vulnerable, but she has some good business sense. You know, she has capabilities, I guess. But the Hierophant reverse, it's like she's not able to. Because the Hierophant reversed, it's like she's not somebody that should be in the government. She's not somebody that, she's more free. She's not like, she doesn't really fit in to the cookie cutter mold. I'm guessing Melania feels towards her. And the general feeling is confusion, the Seven of Cups reversed. Looking for that clarity, right? Feeling like also, she feels that Tiffany is a bit confused and needs to recover from some sort of something, right? And it talks about like needing to travel with all her baggage, like wherever Melania recognizes that wherever Tiffany goes and travels, she has all this baggage surrounding herself, and her father has unachievable expectations. It could be that the Donald could be a bit disappointed and in Tiffany because he expects more, right, from Tiffany, but right with the King of Wands reversed, and right, but she the general feeling is that I don't see any real malice, right? I feel like if Tiffany has any struggles mentally, she might like see that. Melania might see that in her, right? The Tower, feeling imprisoned and rude awakenings and sudden shake up and needing to sacrifice something. Hold on. Equal give and take, right? So I don't think Melania has any really bad feelings towards her. You know? Six of Pentacles, so it's not her. Interesting. This could be all bullshit, you know? Like, probably is. But whatever. Let's ask what her two older half-brothers think of her. What do her two older half-brothers feel towards her? Because Tiffany is like, she's not the sharpest tool in the shed, from what I understand, you know? Like, from reading. Might be wrong, but okay. What does her two older brothers feel towards her? The Hangman. Nishka here, Nishka there. It's like they're neutral, but they do feel like she is bad self-esteem. She has bad luck. She has broken free from the family, right? The Page of Cups reversed. It's like emotional immaturity. They don't like her. They feel like she is stuck in place, like the confusion. She has lots of baggage and inner searching, and Queen of Cups, right? King of Swords. They don't hate her, but they just don't know what to make of her. You know, they think that she's got some bad luck, bad karma, she's bad self-esteem, nobody likes her, she has no confidence. They don't have confidence in her. You know, like, they feel like with the Hangman, it's suspension. She's not going here, she's not going there. And they feel like, also, you know, they would need to sacrifice a lot in order to, what's with the Eight of Swords, right? Can you please explain what's the Eight of Swords? What do they feel towards her with the Eight of Swords? Is it them? Is it her? Feeling confused. Feeling stuck in place with baggage surrounding themselves. Lots of Swords is fighting for their rights. King of Swords, it's somebody who has the position. Light hair, the good wife, fancy lady who loves to gossip. They think she likes to gossip. Broken promises, jealousy, hate, fear. Love turned to hate. They don't like her. Right? They don't like her much. Balance, self-discipline. Speed of wealth, inheritance, responsibility, debt. And then there's Eight of Swords, which is trapped, bound, can't see escape. Stuck in patterns. Let me get my... What do they feel for her? 7. 7 of Wands. 7 is partnerships, relationships. It's Venus, beautiful. In Aries, which is Mars, aggression, self and house, right? How they see themselves. And it's in Saturn, right? So that is social status. So, relationship, social status. They see her as somebody who, it's all about social status, how they can be seen by the world, right? Which is, it's also beautiful, but it's in Saturn. Saturn is karma, right? Capricorn energy. It's all about reputation and social status, but what do they feel towards her, right? They're a bit jealous. They're scared of her a little bit. They used to like her, but it seems to say it turned to hate. Right? Yeah, so emotional immaturity. Page of Cups. Let's just wrap this up. Emotional insecurity. The Devil reversed, which is taking power back. Breaking cycles, freedom, taking power. You know what this gives me the feeling? Like they're suspicious of her. They never understood her, and the brothers are suspicious of her. And perhaps they also feel like she brought bad fortune to the family, you know? The Queen of Cups. They recognize that she has good in her, you know? Like she's a very wonderful, loving woman. But the King of Swords, what's with the King of Swords? Can you please explain the King of Swords? The King of Swords is a man who stands in power, who fights for what's right. Can you please explain the King of Swords? This could all be bullshit, you know. I don't know why, like, I feel sad for her, but I shouldn't, because regardless, she's fine, even if she's the black sheep of the family, right? King of Swords, joy, gaining your hearts, new relationships, friends. She has good friends, new beginnings, love. What does this have to do with King of Swords, right? Intuition. It could be her father still. It's probably talking about male rival. I feel like her brothers see her as a rival. Yeah. So I guess that's all we got for now. Of course, this is all for entertainment purposes. This is probably bullshit. And that's that, my friends. Anyway, feel free to subscribe to unsubscribe. Feel free to like and not to like. Feel free to leave comments if you have any ideas on what you want me to read next, politics, whatever. Just let me know, etc., etc. Anyway, thank you and have a great day. Bye.